Hello, buddy. You're on the Somar channel. Enjoy watching. I am a sexologist and an award-winning relationship expert. Ask questions. Do you think it's possible to love several people at once? If not, how do I make the right choice?
Of course, many people live in absolutely happy and healthy polyamorous relationships. We can love multiple partners in the same way that we love our children.
Straight to the point. Is squirting urine or not? I'm saying no, but I have no proof.
No. Studies show that this fluid is very similar to the male secretion of the prostate. Yes, a little bit of urine can get there, but in most cases, it's not there.
What was it like for you when you were getting your doctorate in sexology? How did students from other streams react when you told them that you were studying human sexuality?
People still have mixed reactions when I explain to them what I do. For some reason, it's still okay to have sex with us, but it's indecent to study and discuss it.
I recently broke up with a guy because it turned out that he was cheating on me. Now I'm thinking of getting checked out. Because we've never been protected. The question is it enough for me to get tested once? Or are there any sores that may not come up right away?
Each sexually transmitted infection has its own incubation period. Therefore, they may not appear immediately in your tests. It's the same with the symptoms. Here's a handy table with all the numbers. It's important for everyone to get checked regularly, even if you always use condoms. And don't forget to check with your doctor what you are being tested for. Sometimes, if there are no symptoms, the doctor may not do an HPV test, for example.
The question about kissing. Is it possible to teach a person to kiss in a way that all partners in the world like? Or is it different for everyone here too?
Kissing is a matter of taste. There is no super technique that everyone likes, although marketers write the opposite on the covers of my books.
I can't stay in a relationship for long because I quickly get bored of having sex with one guy. At the same time, I would like a family, children, and all that. What should I do?
Think about it. Is it just like that with you in sex? Or do you get bored of everything quickly in other areas of life too? Maybe it's just your personality trait. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you want a long-term relationship, you'll have to change something. You can always try to diversify sex in some way. Try toys, role-playing games, go to a strip club. You can also think about a consensual, free relationship. The choice is yours.
I want to talk my girlfriend into a free relationship, but I don't know how to talk about it. Is there any clever way that won't ruin our relationship? Start the conversation with some reference to pop culture. What do you think about that threesome scene in House of Cards? Have you heard that Will and Jada Smith are in an open relationship? Use references and other examples to pique her interest. Hello, Dr. Jess. I have a problem. It hurts me from any penetration. At the same time, I have enough natural lubrication. I'm lucky to have a very patient and understanding husband, but I really want to get rid of this problem. How likely is it that something is physically wrong with me?
It is quite possible that the problem is physical. I advise you to go to a physiotherapist. He will examine you and prescribe exercises for your specific situation. And do not think that you will necessarily be prescribed Kegel exercises. In some cases, on the contrary, they are contraindicated. Maybe you just don't get turned on, stay relaxed. CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, exists for this purpose. It's also possible that you have vaginismus, which is when your muscles contract so much that it feels like you won't be able to put an ear wand in yourself. There are many tips on how to deal with this on the internet, but it's always better to start by visiting a doctor.
I come too fast. In less than a minute, you have to smooth everything out with long foreplay, kisses, cunnilingus, and so on. My girlfriend says she doesn't care, but I have my doubts. I've even started having problems with attraction, because on the one hand, I want sex, and on the other, I'm afraid I won't be very good. I've tried to slow down before I come, but it's a dumb method. How do I stop coming so fast? And if it doesn't fix it, then how do I stop worrying about this?
Have you tried very slow masturbation, erection rings, masturbate before sex?
I tried it once and didn't let myself come. How often do I need to practice this to make it work? I haven't tried rings. I'm not sure if I'll get hard again if I jerk off before sex. I have too much sensitivity. I even come right away from a blowjob.
Try practicing several times a week for a month. This should help over time. Do you use condoms? Many people say that they last longer with condoms. Actually, your ultimate goal is to think less about it. Then the act will be longer too. but I understand that this task is not an easy one.
What do you think about the nofap movement? I think that sometimes abstaining from sexual activity can be useful, unless, of course, it is a forced decision. But the advantages they write about, improved brain function, increased energy, run counter to modern research. Science just hints at the opposite, that sex gives energy and improves cognitive functioning. Hello, Jess. My wife is often distracted during sex, which kills the whole mood. She's distracted by the sounds we make, any phrases, and any discomfort from the pose we're taking. After that, it is simply impossible to regain her interest in sex. I can feel how her body language changes at such moments, how she tightens up. The only time she almost doesn't have these jokes is when she's drunk. Is this a common topic? Any tips? Thank you.
Yes, it's common. Some girls get distracted very easily. To keep her going, you can try sensory overload. Blindfold her or make sure the room is completely dark. Turn on the music loudly so that it doesn't get distracted by other sounds. Talk her into finding out what she likes and tease her with fantasies to help her escape reality somehow. Read her some dirty story. Or watch porn together. It can add emotion just like when we watch a movie or a TV series.
My girlfriend is the best person on the planet, and I know for sure that she will never cheat on me, but every time she goes somewhere, I have a stupid paranoia that she might go left. How to relax and get rid of these thoughts?
Great question. Try a little exercise from CBT. Draw 2 columns. In one, write down all the reasons why she might cheat on you, and in the other, the arguments that refute your paranoia. For example, she's never cheated before, she's an honest person, she loves me, etc. Look at the result and put more in your head a realistic picture.
It recently became clear that my partner is a foot fetishist. I won't say that I'm against it, but it scares me a little. Is this normal at all? What awaits me if I agree to try something from this topic?
This is the most common of all fetishes, but foot lovers are very different. Someone likes to lick, kiss, and stroke them. Someone likes to enjoy them from afar. Someone likes things associated with feet, stockings, shoes. Someone likes it when their feet touch their genitals. Ask your partner what he likes best, and think about getting a pedicure.
We noticed that when I come inside my girlfriend, she gets a weird rash over time. Maybe she's allergic to my sperm or something?
Allergy to semen is very rare. Allergy symptoms usually appear 10 to 30 minutes after contact. If this is your case, then just use condoms. Or, if you're good at recognizing the moments when you're about to come, then you can just not come in it. However, this method does not save from pre-ejaculate, which can cause the same reaction.
Hello, Dr. Jess. I'm 35. I'm married. There is one problem. I need a lot of time to come, more than 45 minutes. And only if I focus on it as much as possible, I can manage in 20 minutes. Because of this, it is sometimes very difficult for me to encourage my wife to have sex because she is not ready to devote so much time to it. But the strangest thing is, if I jerk off, I can come in a minute or two. I don't even have to try very hard. How common is this? Is there any way to speed up?
Maybe you don't have enough friction during penetration. This is not uncommon. In fact, we talk so much about erectile dysfunction and focus on prolonging sexual intercourse that we forget about many men who would gladly have orgasmed earlier. For more friction, you can try sex toys. For example, the We Vibe Classic 4+, or Cinque Juve Hot Octopus's Pulse Duo. Either help yourself with your hand at the base of the penis, or ask your wife to help.
I'm in a relationship with a man who takes medication that discourages him from having sex. Do you have any advice for me?
There are all kinds of natural supplements that can help, but it's better to talk to his doctor and try some other medicine that doesn't have such side effects. Many doctors are not trained at all to be interested in the sexual life of patients. If you feel that the medicine has a negative effect on your relationship and quality of life, then be sure to point this out to your doctor.
That's the end of it. You can watch our other videos. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe. Bye-bye.